Why I'm doing this to myself? I'm a person who loves video games. I have played many different video games, but I don't like everything. I have played some really bad games. So, I will talk about the worst games I have ever played. Rabbit Luigi, this is all your fault. You are British and you are awesome. I like your videos, but you are to blame for this. You may be expecting some notorious video games, but no, you won't find those games at all. I haven't played PUBG 3D, I haven't played Big Rigs Over the Road Racing, I haven't played Club Drive, I haven't played Virtuoso, and the list goes on. Before this list begins, let me give you some advice. Do not, I repeat, do not waste your time playing these games. With all of that said, let's begin. Someone is going to hate me for this. Number 5 is The Sims Busting Out. Seriously, people like this game? This fucking game? I don't know if it's just me, but I really don't like this game. This game is really boring. The ability to talk to people was never fun in the past and never will be. RPGs come to mind. If you ask me, this game can be tedious. Yes, I said it. This game can be tedious sometimes. This game obviously has one redeeming quality. There's one awesome minigame and it's fun to play, but the controls could have been better. Also, cool characters. This game doesn't have them. In many video games, you can find cool characters. Dr. Bile, Meta Knight, Shadow the Hedgehog, and Mr. Sir Henry Motherfucker. Just to name some. But no, this game doesn't have cool characters. It's a life simulator, it's realistic, so cool characters? No, this game doesn't have them. And yes, I know, this game has more mini-games, and maybe they are fun to play, but
you should never have to wait for a game to be good. That's just unacceptable.
Exactly, Josh. Exactly. Overall, I don't like this game. Some people may like it for some reason, but I don't know. Maybe this game isn't for me, that's all. And yes, I get some enjoyment out of this game, but that's just because of that minigame. Well, at least the controls are really good. For the most part. Do you hate me for this? If you hate me and you want to say it, go ahead, say it. Make an awesome comment if you want. Note, number 4 actually has some music, but I couldn't find many themes. So, you're going to have to settle for Feet on the Air. Number 4 is the worst Disney game I have ever played. Cars 2. Why do I still have this game? I hate it! Cars 2 is one of my biggest disappointments in video games. I expected good things about this game, but where do I begin? The graphics are not really good. The voice acting is really repetitive. This game can be annoying. I'm serious. And the controls are really sensitive. It's impossible to stay in the middle of the road. the Nintendo DS doesn't have an analog stick. Yes, that's true. But Mario Kart DS is much more playable than this shit. And yes, you can drift in this game, but who the fuck programmed the way you drift in this game? It doesn't work! My mom paid 300 Mexican pesos for this piece of shit. 300 Mexican pesos! That's more than $20! And that's enough for a good game! Cars 2 is unplayable and it sucks. Fuck this game! No. Maybe later. Power factor. Atari leads. What? You have never heard about this game before? That's good, because this game does not deserve any attention at all. Power factor feels unpolished. Believe it or not, you use the D-pad to change weapons, you don't use some kind of inventory, and that is awkward to say the least. The graphics are boring. After some time, everything looks the same. The main character has a jetpack, but if you touch a wall when you fly, you bounce way too much. There's only one song in the game. Well, who knows actually, but so far I have found only one song. This game has frame rate issues 90% of the time. If we talked about bad frame rate, this game is even worse than Sonic Genesis. I can keep talking about this game maybe, but let's just say this game has bad controls, it's not really playable, and killing enemies isn't really fun, and there is only one song, and I wonder why? Just why? Who knows? And well, I don't care really. So, power factor fucking sucks. Defend Your Castle is the worst WiiWare game I have ever played. This game doesn't have bad voice acting, it doesn't have horrible music, and it doesn't have bad controls. In fact, the controls work really well. So, what's wrong with Defend Your Castle? Well, this game is boring as hell! I have to give this game some credit. This game puts the IR pointer to good use, but the game itself isn't fun. Killing enemies that want to destroy your castle gets boring really fast. After some time, you can use some arrows to kill enemies, but those arrows are not fun to use. This game is barely enjoyable, and there is not too much music here. There are maybe 2 or 3 songs, but there isn't too much music here, and the graphics are really bad. Well, maybe it was meant to be like this, but they're bad. And yes, this game, like I probably said, is barely enjoyable, but this game is not the worst game I have ever played. Let's finish this. Number 1 is E.T. for the Atari 2600. But wait! Number 1 is actually a tie between 2 different games. Again, E.T. for the Atari 2600, I will not explain why I don't like this game and Mega Man Battle Chip Challenge. I don't want to talk about E.T. for the Atari 2600. No, I want to talk about this game. This is a genre-defying game. It's kind of like an RPG, but much worse. Just look at the game. Some people say that Mega Man Battle Chip Challenge is like a strategy game. Strategy game? Don't make me laugh. This game is about luck. Every battle in this game is turn-based, and you can use chips to attack, but the game decides the order of said chips, and you don't really interact during the battles. Even if you are a Mega Man fan, I can recommend this game. This game is, like I said, much worse than an RPG. You don't interact. Forget about Mega Man X6, Mega Man X7 and Mega Man Battle Network 4. Those games are much better than this. This is a horrible game. I will never, ever defend this game. This game is boring and forget it. At least this game has nice music. I'm the hero of the wind, and I ask you, why are you still watching this video? Go play some good games, son!